Welcome back to the Inventern, the search for Adam's next assistant. This week we're going to check in with two more of our semi-finalists to see how they're doing with that home challenge.
First up we have Ron, Erickson. Ron, I think you're on the line.
Yes, I am. How are you guys?
Welcome to the Inventern.
What were some things that you immediately came to mind that you might want to build when you first heard about the challenge?
I drink a lot of coffee, and I like little coffee gadgets. So actually I have it right here. Something I use pretty much every morning is a mocha pot. It's an Italian-style coffee maker that was invented in the 1930s, and it's a really simple design. It also doesn't have a lot of complex curves on it.
Have you built stuff with cardboard before?
The last thing I made out of cardboard was in like high school. I built my photography teacher a 35mm pinhole camera out of an old pizza box. I would rather pick something that was a little bit of a stretch and attainable for me, but do one heck of a good job building it.
How did you get started working on the rally car? That sounds like a huge project for one person.
Yeah, it is. So I actually got involved with rally racing by crewing for other teams and getting all this exposure to all of these different cars, all these different drivers, all these different methods. I kind of hand-picked all the things I liked about each of them and thought, since I enjoy building so much, I figured I would make, to me, what would be the perfect rally car.
Is it a project like that you anticipate finishing, or is it something that's always going to be in process?
No, it will be finished, but I don't plan to shortcut anything. This is something that I'm going to sit inside, presumably drive really fast, with a friend sitting next to me, and maybe roll over. So, you know, I've been in some pretty serious wrecks in other cars, and I want to kind of avoid getting hurt. So
the price
bottom line,
the price for failure is pretty high.
Extremely.
And we wish you the best of luck. Can't wait to see what's coming next from you.
Thanks, guys.
He doesn't have a lot of experience with cardboard, but he's tackling something that he thinks is achievable.
It doesn't have a ton of moving parts though, so I'm kind of interested to see where the design comes in. You know, getting the straight edges and getting them symmetrical is going to be an interesting challenge. I'd expect a lot of motion with that part.
All right, next up we have Colin Velkoff, and we have him on the line right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Doing great. So how's the home challenge treating you so far?
I've been like tinkering around with some other cardboard that I have, just trying to plan out what I'm gonna do.
So when you first heard the home challenge, what we had in mind, how comfortable did you feel with it?
I was completely comfortable with it. You know, like at school, I would have to make stuff out of cardboard, chipboard, paper all the time. So it's kind of something I'm familiar with.
Any thoughts about what it's going to be, or are you going to hold that close to your chest right now?
Yeah, I do have. I got it right next to me actually. It's my grandfather's deer head mount.
What do you have in mind for making curves out of cardboard?
There's this technique you can use where you soak the cardboard in water and peel one of the sides off, and then you can get pretty flexible pieces of cardboard out of it.
Well, how long do you plan before you actually dive into your materials?
I usually just meditate on it for a while. I mean, sometimes I sketch, but with something like this, it's more like I'm a lot more three-dimensional. So I just need to build the whole thing from start to finish three-dimensionally, and then I'll do it again with the real materials, perfectly.
What's the most challenging part you think of building something with complex curves out of the cardboard?
When you have multiple curves, you'll get kinks in the cardboard. So it's like you have to be aware of that and use it to your advantage. So it's just a lot of tinkering and understanding how you can make something that's normally two-dimensional, three-dimensional.
Well, thanks so much, Colin. I can't wait to see what you do next. I didn't think anybody could do a cardboard deer head.
That's really ambitious. And come back next week when we check in with more of our semi-finalists, see how they're doing with that home challenge. What will they make with cardboard?
See you guys later.
Bye.